Hey everyone, going out for a night on town. It's the bar challenge. Let's just see what we got. Private stash, find the loot. So Connie is our star hero. Absolutely an S tier character. Kind of person that you swap to when you're fed up with the star hero and can't get any further with them. I'm going to bring Glenn along as well, just because this seems like a mission where we're searching for things. Giving her that brand new rifle from the survival pass. Yeah. Let's see. So we start off surrounded. Probably a good idea to pick a direction. Start going there. When you've got Connie as the leader, you can just be as free and clear with your charge points as you want. I usually prefer to work from the back of a map and then start working towards the exit. There is a threat counter, so being quiet is a boon. Obviously, as it gets harder, it's not going to be, well, certainly won't be that easy. If you're not used to using Connie, I suggest you get very good with her because she's absolutely amazing. But the point is, you want to keep all of your characters cuddled up together, really, at the end of the turn, and then for the subsequent turn, they'll cause more damage. And they also have a chance to gain charge points when they end the turn next to each other. It's an amazing double head. I mean, just one of those boosts would be great. The fact that both of those boosts are on the same hero is absolutely nuts. But yeah, move the team together as a group. Whether they're ranged or melee, doesn't really matter. They all benefit. Pool Shark, kill the boss walker. Negan's just too much fun to ignore. Okay, so boss walkers. Let's see, when it starts to get really tricky, I mean, he starts over there, so you don't actually have to do anything with these guys. I mean, if we move... Yeah, so we're not drawing any attention to ourselves. And here we are, we're doing that thing where we wind up cuddled up next to each other. Okay, so we do have to get to the exit after killing that boss. That is a thing that we've got to do. Sometimes when you have these types of missions, it's over as soon as you kill the target. But this time, nope. Any more walkers going to appear? Let's just have a couple of turns. No, so what you've got on screen is what you've got to deal with. So it could be, I mean, the boss starts at the very top right corner. Everybody else is in that main room. You could perhaps clear them first and then deal with the boss. You know, or do it the other way like I did there. Problem is you might get trapped in that little room with that boss. Maybe having things like, if you've got things that can ensnare, that'd be useful. Keep him just in one corner. You could probably keep plugging away at him on those difficult levels when it takes a lot more to put him down without alerting the other walkers. Or of course just wipe out those easier walkers and then go for the boss. These are quite contained missions. So I think stun grenades, flares, walker mask, that's all going to be pretty useful. That's all going to affect a lot of walkers all at once. Why have I got full... Okay, so I picked up the Girl Power bundle. Perhaps that had infinite fuel in it as well. Don't forget that that's available. So it's free in the trade goods shop. The Girl Power bundle. You get tokens for Connie, Guardian Carol, and Herschel. I don't know why. I think it must have unlimited fuel as well. I didn't really read it. I just clicked on it because it was free. Get to exit. Where is exit? Okay, let's just start killing stuff. So starting off with our scouts charged as well, which is just the icing on the cake. It really is. There it is. It's over there. Okay, threat counter. So we want to be quiet. Always good to know. And that's what you're doing. You're getting to the exit. Now I think there's one on this map where we have to open the gate. But this is, I mean, this is just, you're doing what it says. Okay, there's that threat counter kicking in. So you might not want to make too much noise, otherwise you're going to create a lot of problems for yourself. Whenever it's one of these where you have to get to the exit, it's worth bearing in mind that it's not just about killing all of the walkers. You don't have to cut a swathe through them, part them like the flipping Red Sea or anything like that. You just got to get through. So, you know, characters like Beta and Huntsman Daryl could be useful. The CRM axe, if you've got that from the seasonal event, which hopefully you do now, it's pretty easy to get. That lets you just slide on by, so you could pick a bruiser, their speed is increased, and they'll just stride by those walkers without alerting them. Pretty nice to do. When it gets those harder difficulties and it's much harder to kill them, trying to get by without engaging is an option. Having said that, Connie is the leader. Damage boost, charge points. So if you've got a weapon and the charge attack ensnares the targets, you can use it very freely. Let's come on, he's just too much fun. Let's just swap it up. Let's use Connie with some ranged characters. Go on, Rickety Rick, why not? Do I want to use the combat teacup? Let's just use the combat teacup. This isn't what I would consider some amazing combo. It's just, you know, we're pretty early in. These guys are fun to use. The sound of that Abbey is just amazing. So it's a kill all walkers, but it's not just the walkers that start on the screen. A couple more will appear. They tend to hide on that side of the screen. That's absolutely fine because you can stay here and you can just keep on getting charged up. Let them come to you. This is, I mean, honestly, it's a pretty easy mission. Oof. There's some exploding walkers, so if you have ranged characters, you'd better be aware of that. But this is definitely a map on which ranged characters shine. You're not losing anything by having a melee character as your leader, because she's just there giving you that damage increase, giving you those charge points. It's not like having somebody who only affects melee characters as the leader. She's just as good if the other two teammates are shooters of some type. There, open the door. Okay, let's go back. You know what, we were just talking about it. Yeah, why not? Have a bit of fun with that. I do love Michonne, she's just so good. The ones who live, definitely enjoying that. Kind of got a different feel to The Walking Dead, but it still feels like classic Walking Dead. It's strange. It's good though. Strange how that works. Okay, so maybe this is one where actually ranged characters would be more suitable. So this is the open the door one. Yeah, and I think that's probably fair to say. I think that killing off some of the walkers first is perhaps a good idea. Looks like we got somebody, yeah, coming out from behind those those bags, those sacks. So you got a couple of options. Are we going to have to run past them to escape? No. The little escape bar is here, so you can just do your best to keep quiet, and hopefully you won't alert them. You could get opening that door as soon as possible. Yeah, I think a ranged team would be good. I think that having Yumiko and maybe somebody who can cripple a lot of enemies all at once would be good. Because you could have that person, the one who cripples the enemies, opening the door. Yumiko can stand by them and shoot. And if the person opening the door can see and reach the target that Yumiko is shooting at, they will shoot at it as well. So you can still... I don't think that's necessarily too challenging a mission. You want to get at least 610 challenge stars. Yeah. To get... that's the maximum amount of seasonal event tokens that you can get from a weekly challenge. Yeah, this is the one. Rosie, you're going to be opening that. Love being able to reach through this grate. So that's an advantage that you've got with ranged characters. The disadvantage, these guys coming up behind you. There is a threat counter. Being able to reduce that is always nice. Obviously, when you get to much harder difficulties, you might have a tough time killing those things that are coming in behind you and have to find different ways of dealing with them. So slowing them down, ensnaring them. If you've got weapons that can do that, once it's open, you're in here. And again, maybe using characters like Michonne, who can reduce threat, or just using quiet weapons so that you don't make any noise, is a wise idea. I love the fact that we've got Connie as leader. Can we have Connie every week, please? She is the best star hero. Her and Sasha would just, yeah. So this set of missions actually is pretty good. They're pretty snappy. There's no really sort of headachy ones. There's no really drawn out ones. There's clear methods for each mission that you've got. Clear approaches that you can take. I kind of like the setting. I like the scenery as well. I think the bar area is quite fun. And then we're back at the start. If you do have any dramas with any particular mission, let me know. I might be able to help, or somebody else in the community can. This should be one where you and your guild can just hit an all-time high. I'm expecting lots and lots and lots of stars from everybody for this one. But see how you do. And as ever, I will catch you on the next video.